Welcome back, everybody, to the finale of the Hellenic Empire here in Ante Bellum. I have had so much fun with this campaign. This is uncontested my favorite patch for Ante Bellum yet. And guys, I recommend you check out the mod in the link in the description below, as well as join the Discord if you have any questions or any sort of things you'd like to request or share for the mod. And if you want to support Parmy's wonderful work on his Patreon, you can check that out. Link is in the description. But let's get started on this episode today, and we're going to be making some solid progress. Of course I would get rebels on the one province. Oh, it's insufferable. That's so insufferable. All right, let's send our transport fleet around and let's just see if they make it. If they make it, they make it. If they don't make it, they don't make it. Let's get an admiral on there. So stupid. Anyways, this is fine. This is fine. We need to continue converting for our subjects because we are pious. Well, actually, that's not my own land. Sure, I'll convert my own land too, though. Yeah, these guys are going to end up... I don't know how much attrition this navy is going to take. It is getting a little bit later, so they might be okay. Albanian separatists should be handled. Okay, apparently these guys are not suppressing rebels anymore like I thought they were. That's fine. We'll handle them. Now, before these guys peace out of this war, I need to make sure that I am declaring this war. So we got to wait until September. We're going to attack these guys and co-belligerent these guys. And we will full annex these guys while also, or maybe not a full annex, but we'll annex a lot of their clay while taking everything from these guys that we have claims on, as well as this, you know, province from Delhi. Finishing up this last mission. But yeah, guys... If you've had even close to as much fun in this campaign as I have, please make sure you let me know by leaving a like on the video. And I've mentioned it before. Yeah, naval attrition. Looks like they're okay. Yeah, they're not taking it. Look, they made it. Let's go. And they teleported over. But yeah, please make sure you leave a like on the video. Follow my second channel over at Chewyshoot. It's going to be linked in the description below as well. And for extra edited content, we're doing some fun stuff over there. I think you guys are going to appreciate it. All right, let's have you guys out over here with those navies, with that navy. And yeah, follow me at twitch.tv/Chewyshoot as well. Plenty of content over there. So lots of options for you guys of things to watch. Maybe I was a little quick on that declare there, but let's see here. Truce will be up in September, so 2 more months. Just got to make sure that Bengal does not join in the meantime, because they will join them. I can't even annex this province until we're done with it anyway. So here we go. Show superiority. Jaunpur will join as well. Really? Fighting in another war. Okay. Well, let's see here. So co-belligerent Gujarat, which we'll call in Deccan. Just kidding. It will not. We'll holy war you. Now, I can't peace these guys out until I peace out this war, which is fine. Now, they will not join. If I had higher Diplo rep, they would join. So let's go ahead and do that and then call you guys into this war as well. So now, instead of... oh my god. So now instead of, you know, them defending them, they actually join a war on the other side and help me annex them. Incredible. I see this as an absolute win. Let's come on down here, siege down their capital. And in order to annex Delhi, we're going to have to, you know, annex these guys, which is fine. We will definitely be able to do that. We're going to take everything we have claims on. All of that. And expel them up here into the mountains. I don't care about anybody else in the war. I'm just going to separate piece them all. Jaunpur is getting their capital siege down already. So it's pretty good. High dev as well. Look at that. Like 25. I thought it was going to be higher than that, but all is well. Have you guys come on over like to Muscat. And in the meantime, we need to be building up our road network, right? I got my auto clicker here. Let's, yep, get the auto clicker out. Now, the nice thing about roads is that they, this is from Ante Bellum, by the way. So, addition to Ante Bellum. What it does is it replaces itself. So, it adds a building slot while also adding a building. So, pretty nice. Let's get over here to La Sex Worker. We say the sex worker because I don't want to be disrespectful, of course. I feel obligated to say, but every single time I say that name, I always think about the comment of somebody saying like, dude, honestly, that's the point where I draw the line. Like, I just cannot follow you anymore after saying that. It's so stupid and insensitive. Because I made a joke about the name of a province in the game. I genuinely appreciate that sort of stuff. It's just like, man, people, they really do. Look at Bengal sieging down Theodora. This is my honeypot. If you guys don't know, a honeypot is when the AI like prioritizes sieging down random provinces for like no reason. Look at that. That's the honeypot right there. They marched all the way from here all the way to there. For what? Who knows? Steer your trade towards me as well. Sounds good, man. I don't know if that's actually going to do much for us, but perhaps. Oh, shoot. We're actually almost at economic hegemon. That's nutty. That is nutty. Now, as soon as these guys win this siege, they will peace out of that war, I reckon. These guys as well. Probably be able to peace them out pretty soon as well. Transfer trade power. Give me all your money. We've won the siege of La Sex Worker. Let's get these guys full occupied to the best of our abilities. Unconditional surrender. Yep, we're going to start getting call for pizza. Not really much I can do about it, honestly. These guys are sieging down some land over here. Don't care. I will happily destroy them. All as well. I wonder why these guys are not converting their own lands. They probably just don't have the merchant ability or whatever you call it. Hopefully these guys will win that siege pretty soon. We're going to max out on our mill mana here, so let's do a little bit of dev. There you go. Just like that, easy peasy, right? Now, this guy's been upgraded as well, right? Malta forts, very good. I don't care about that province. They can kiss my butt. Look at that, though. Hellenic, looking good. Let's actually take a look here. If we look at the number of provinces in the world, we are up. We are actually higher. 211. 197. We are more prolific than the Orthodox faith, which is crazy cool. We're actually competitive. We finish right now. Yeah, if we convert like 20 some more provinces, we'll pass the fetishists. Now, Hindu is pretty safe, mostly just because, you know, a lot of it is in trade companies. Now, I'm going to have to piece this war out before I'm going to... Man, this is going to be kind of a pain in the butt, honestly. This call for pizza is going to be continually going until... I don't care about you. We need to piece these guys out. Basically, I just need to get out of this war. That way I can piece out Delhi and get rid of that call for pizza. Obviously, I don't want that. Now, their war exhaustion is going to be going up because their capital is occupied over here in Bukhara. Yeah, just like one more month and we should be able to go. Their war exhaustion as well as their length of war will go down. There you go. White peace with you. Easy peasy. Jaunpur is probably going to be able to get pieced out as well. Yep. Give me as much money as you're willing to give. That's fine. Here we go. And just like that, everybody is pretty much willing to, you know, get out of this war now. It looks like those guys are going to siege that province down. Hopefully they don't try to take it for themselves. Though, to be fair, I think I'll just piece Gujarat out for like this. It's totally reasonable. All right, cool. Core... Yeah, just core it all, whatever. Theodora can join. And then Kolkala. Oh, yeah. Okay. Looks like Macedonia's over here. These guys are probably willing to peace out just because I've occupied one of their capitals. Let's have you guys come on over here. Looks like they're actually leaving my land, which is hilarious. Cool. Goodbye. Let's have you guys occupy these guys up here and have these guys head up here. Obviously, we're going to occupy them as well. This peace deal is reasonable. Now, Torgut, maybe actually. We've sieged down their capital. We're killing their armies up over here. Look at that. Macedonia, legend. Absolute legend. All right, cool. We're super close. There you go. I just want to make sure I'm taking everything I have claims on. It is indeed. Heck yeah, man. Now, do I have... Nope. So we're just gonna have to core it all. A little bit overextension. Never killed nobody. We'll annex you. There we go. Just like that. We should have a mission done as well. The Indian campaign, we gain gain 25 PP and CCR and permanent claim on Western India and Hindustan. Very good. And if that's the case, you want to recall these guys because that 15% CCR does apply retroactively. So then you core all. Just like that. Absolutely incredible. And I'll bring these guys down here to suppress rebels. Make sure that we are adding all this to the trade company as well. No reason to not do it. Make sure it's all in there. Very good. Some of it's stated, so we cannot add all of that. This is stuff over here can all be added as well. Make sure we are building these guys here, of course, for more trade power. Same thing over here for more trade goods. And build this one over here as well, and this one over here as well. And just like that, take a look. I guarantee we're going to go over 1,000. Oh, shoot. Maybe not. But let's see here. Let's see here. We're going to go from 581. That's reasonable. I was thinking we were going to get economic hegemon, but it keeps on jumping around quite a bit. Let's build a couple of these guys. Production efficiency is always nice. A couple of trade provinces is nice. Couple of manufactories, but I think we're good on manufactories. I suppose we'll just keep going with the roads then. There you go. And there we go, though. I would love to click the button before we end. Just take the economic hegemon. These guys have a bunch of rebels. There you go. Well done. All right. We also have quite a bit of mana to spare, so we should probably do some development. Not exploiting development. We don't do that here. Develop it all. Why not? Anything that's giving me manpower is cool with me. And then we'll sort by these guys here. Mosul, give them a couple of dev clicks. Yep. Anything that's got cloth, we can give that some development. A little bit of extra production development. Silk here. It's not really a good province for it. This one is fine. Now, go from 581. Should go up a bit to like 583, 584, 591. Yeah, late game it's hard to determine the trade changes, mostly just because of how much fluctuation we're getting. So let's have you guys have him, and then let's have you guys build up to like that number, and have you guys build up to like that number. Since we have naval force limit, I don't see why we're not using it. Now these guys here, that's a decent heavy ship size. I'll take that. I think heavy ship fleet, I should say. But yeah, that's basically it. Now, just for the point of this, empower Stratocracy. 10 universities. I can do that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll build 2 more just for a good, 3 more actually. Screw it. 3 more. Have you guys suppress rebels over here? Dude, all these ungrateful people, man. We incorporate them into our empire. We're protecting them. Protecting them from themselves. But they're ungrateful. Imagine that. Ungrateful. Luckily, they're on a fort over here, which is good. But, yep. This is the downside of playing wide in EU4. You get cool-looking borders, but damn, is it annoying to deal with these people. The conquered tend to be bitter. If you can believe it. There we go. Do we have another army over here, or is that it? We got a 37 stack over here. Let's have them come on over this way. All right. Not bad, though. Sindhi separatists. Tikan is calling us into a war. Sure, man. I'll join. Say they're allied to Berg. Look. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. It said Berg. I saw Berg, which is like an OPM in Germany generally, which is hilarious. I don't know, man. We might actually be able to avoid like some major issues with our governing capacity. I doubt we'd be able to you know, go with the empower the Stratocracy. But what I can do actually is basically we can just tank our absolutism. Once we've gotten to the size we want to be, I mean, I don't see any reason. We don't need it, right? This is our final borders for the most part. So we might as well take this. We're gonna lose crown land for this, but this is fine. Crown governing capacity. Governing capacity. Actually, we're still super close, but you can see here now we are up to quite a bit. We've taken La Tassamois. All right, well, we're gonna need some extra points here, so it's gonna take a couple of years before we're actually able to switch over to this empower the Stratocracy. I think Parmy, oh yep, he changed it, so now it's a lock reform. I shouldn't have been able to switch off of it in the first place. He was like, oh wait a minute, you switched? You shouldn't be able to switch. Yeah, we switched. I abandoned it. Let's see here. You can see our max absolutism has gone down to a nice 69. That's okay. And I don't think there's anything else we can really worry about. We already have the governing capacity plus 300. It's fine. We can unstate plenty of stuff, but not necessary. I think it's super reasonable. Let's make sure we are building up these guys here. Yep. All right. Got all those. Got all those. Heck yeah. And we'll continue to build the roads. Look at this. Modernizing our nation. The Hellenic Empire. All roads lead to Byzantium. Having a little sneeze attack over here. Apologize for the random pauses there when I'm talking. Got something tickling my nose. Have you guys suppressed some rebels over here? Oh yeah, put them down. No rebels, please. No rebels, please. Be cooler if you didn't. As soon as we finish up these cores, our overextension is going to go way down. War exhaustion is going way down. And that will handle discontent. So somebody's so discontent in our land because they're a son of a biscuit. But it is what it is. Nope, I will not. You know what? Screw it. I'll send you some manpower if it makes you feel better. Beluchistani separatists are going to pop. That's fine. They're handled. No big deal. All right. We are actually super stable now. Look at that. Malta, huh? Be cooler if you didn't. Why? Why are you guys... Oh, they're Shia and Sicilian. Yeah, you know, that actually makes a little bit of sense. Let's go ahead and add you to the trade company just so you don't have the unrest there from your the culture and religion stuff. Let's go with national unrest. Sure, man. How timely is that? Very good. The Beluchistani guys are probably going to fire, but it looks like for the most part, most of them are pretty handled. These numbers are going down a bit as well as our... And there you go. Look at that. Hellenic Empire. Of the Hellenic faith, of course. And right now we're just kind of sitting here and waiting on 50 government reform progress. But yeah, what do you guys think? Did you have fun with the Hellenic Empire? This is one of the longer campaigns I've done in a while, and I have no complaints. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It has been so much fun for me, and we're not even to absolutism, or not even to what's it called? Oh, you know, the thing, imperialism. So that's kind of funny, right? We can make a lot more money if we continued into Italy, or not Italy, India. But nah. I could build some manufactories over here. Right, we definitely need to build them in the provinces that are giving a lot of trade power. And we definitely need to be building manufactories in India. You know what? Let's just start building them in every province. There's no... I mean, generally, you want to min-max. But at this point, honestly, the more is better. More manufactories is more money, period. But, you know, look at this. Like, we're steering 150 through here, 170 some through here. Isn't that crazy? There's so much trade power up here in this area. Let's put you guys on no edict. Let's develop this province a couple of times. Upgrade you. All right. Put these guys here on trade power. Put these guys here on trade power. They already are. Very good. And that is going to probably have a positive impact. 638. What? 645. What? Goodness gracious, man. That's crazy. Mercantilism. Yes, please. Look at that. That's actually going to raise our income about 645 is going to go up even more because of our mercantilism going up. Apparently not. But we're ahead of time on tech. Let's see here. Nah, I'm not really too worried about what the next idea group is. Town hall. That'll be helpful. So, ruler mill scale at least 6. That's pretty RNG dependent, isn't it? What a generous guy, good guy this is. Yeah, I'll lose that 10%, unfortunately, but I don't want to take a loan out. If I can avoid it, I will. Continue to build roads, industrialize our nation. No, I'm not going to lose any more trade efficiency. I want the money, but I don't. I want the mana rather, but I don't want it that bad. All right. So yep, we're just speed 5 it until we can get that little boost we're looking for. And empowering the Stratocracy. And then this one is larger army than all European nations, huh? We can do that. Let's just go ahead and get a big ol', 60 stack here. Guarantee you that'll put us pretty close. Let's actually take a look here. You can see military. You can, or no. You go to country, and you go to no. It is under military actually, under armies total. Andalusia has 226,000. All right, so that means we're gonna have to build some regimental camps. That's fine, and be able to build a couple more men to get us up in that slot there. There you go. That should put us over them. Now this, I think we're just going to absolutism of at least 60 as well. Really? Does empowering the Stratocracy give us max absolutism? It does not. That's a tough one. So I guess you'd have to do court and country for that then. Admittedly, we could have. I just didn't really care too much to do it. It just seemed a little unnecessary. Whenever you're playing modded stuff, it's like, eh. I don't really care too much about it. There you go. So this one, have an army larger than all European nations. So I definitely do, but it's still not working. So it was actually doing the same thing. It was doing the same thing when we were on my Malaya campaign in Missions Expanded. So I don't know if this trigger just doesn't work or how exactly it works, but I know it didn't work before for us, so it's interesting, but no big deal. Let's just go ahead and take this. I don't really care. And then last idea group, let's go with like state governance. We're already focused on admin. Extra governing capacity is going to be useful. I'll just take the prestige. It doesn't matter to me. It's up you to level 3 or level 5 rather. Can claim hegemony. And I will. We are now the economic hegemon of the world, double the development of any other nation in the world, which is crazy. That's pretty cool. Now, let's see here. Osman's Bazaar has been upgraded as well, yeah. Very good. Let's see here. Anything else? Could upgrade the Parthenon a little bit more. Here you go. That'll give us an extra 10% advisor cost, which is nice, as well as yearly corruption, which is pretty good actually. This one will give us Diplo advisor cost, but not necessary. This is just for funsies, upgrading these guys over here. I know people wanted me to go into Georgia. I don't really care. Prestige, more advisor costs, so sounds good. Why not, Take a look at that. How cheap is a level 5 guy for 37 ducats a month? That's super reasonable. And now that we've taken hegemon, we're going to continually be going up here. You see, it's going to scale up. We get governing capacity as well as minimum autonomy in territories, but the big one is goods produced, 25%. So basically, you take economic hegemon, and then your economy just keeps on scaling up, and it just keeps getting better and better every month as your goods produced ticks up over time. More mercantilism sounds good to me. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Now, let's see here. How far away am I? Because mostly I'm just sitting here waiting for this. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit longer of an episode for the finale, but, you know, I'm sure you guys don't mind a whole lot. Looks like Wallachia is bugged out. Sounds good, man. All right. Super close to being able to take this idea as well for the governing capacity modifier, which is good. That's going to be super useful. Got some rebels popping. You know how it is. And, cool. Missionary strength. Heck yeah, man. I'll convert that province for them. Why not, you know? Because I'm a good guy. All right. One more month, I reckon. Yep. Or no, one more month after that. Oh, 49.99. All right. We should be able to click this. I don't see why we could not. Yep. Just need 50. There we go. We will empower the Stratocracy. Long live the Empire. The 602 guy becomes ruler. Yep, that's fine. Whatever. That will... Why does that affect them? I'll just placate you a couple times. No big deal. Now it says we have another... we can't have the States General, right. So I guess just go with like maximum absolutism. That's fine. We have a deity that we need to select, so let's go ahead and go with like... I mean, you already know I'm just going to go with that. So we can click this one now, which will give us mill mana, infantry cost, and regiment drill loss for the rest of the game. Martial education, which will give us more likely to get strict inspiring and less likely to get craven. Very cool. And then this one we need at least 80 absolutism, which I could get. Yeah, I could totally get that. Yeah, I don't know exactly. Yeah, this is fine. Now I think the Stratocracy has a couple of them, right? I don't know exactly how it all works out like that. But then we could get this one, which would give us 5 army professionalism, advances Miltech by 1 level, which is really powerful because if you take that, like, you know, you take this tech, we'd be able to take it 17 years ahead of time for free, which is crazy. So that's something that you want to be making sure you're keeping an eye on. Plus militarization of state, which we do have back, by the way. It kept our militarization, actually. Being over our governing capacity is not actually affecting us that badly. And we're pretty far over it, which is pretty nuts. But remember, now we can build these guys. So let's build some of these guys here. They're pretty cheap. And that would help us out quite a bit. But Greek nationalism we'll be able to get. But, you know, obviously nationalism doesn't spawn until I think it's 1800. So we're not waiting for that. Yeah, I can't wait for that. But yeah. Pretty good, right? I think it went pretty well. Let's put some more about the Nicaean legions. Let's take a look at this timeline here. We started as Nicaea, of course. Took a bite out of Byzantium ASAP. The Noshtagids were eaten. Byzantium got eaten by Bulgaria. We annexed our neighbor. Waited until our neighbors were weak, annexed our other neighbors, and around this time we vassalized Byzantium, I believe. I think we did. But you can see, then we had our first war with the Seljuks, I believe, around this time as well. And also around this time, some Cyprus. I think Cyprus got eaten by the Nizarids, and then they had some rebels that broke and gave us some land. We released Macedonia around this time after our big war with Bulgaria. And around this time, I think we go in. Oh, first war with the Nizarids, right. I think they attacked us, if I recall, or I attacked them. But then around that time, Cyprus was given to us. Epirus was our vassal. So I guess I didn't ever vassalize Byzantium. I was thinking we did. But there we go. We formed the Hellenic Empire. We kicked Bulgaria out of Greece. And took some land from the Seljuks. Macedonia is still growing over here. And then we're just kind of waiting on truces, managing our empire. Syria was a vassal. We took a huge chunk out of the Nizarids for them. And then Epirus was annexed pretty soon around this time. Here is around the time we vassalized Moldavia, Wallachia, and we gave some land over to Macedonia. And then Serbia was also vassalized around this time as well, I believe. And then there you go, into the Mashriq. Beat up on those guys. I think around this time we're going to turn our backs on Persia, who was our ally, and begin marching down to Basra. Nizarids are just absolutely getting just chunk. Yep, these guys are our vassals now. You can see we're growing them a little bit at a time. Big chunk out of Hellenic Egypt, or out of Egypt rather. And the Nizarids are just slowly getting pushed down a little bit at a time. Huge chunk out of Mesopotamia. Around this time, we annexed Syria, I believe. There you go. Cleaning up those borders, making our name look nice and big. Big chunk out of Egypt as well. Again, over here. Into Italy we go. Somewhere along the line there. And we started beating up, consolidating these small little chunks over here. First war with Fars, I believe, getting over and taking some land over there. Very good. And then around this time, we beat up on Persia and cut them up. There you go. And some land over here in Hormuz. So we were starting to really start getting the trade rolling in. And then back over to Egypt. And now we released Ptolemaic Egypt. And that's weird. I'm pretty sure they actually had all of this. I don't know why the borders look like that. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. But either way, then we're just going back and forth, beating up on these guys, beating up on these guys, beating up on some people over. We beat up on these guys and took this province from Melania. Then we started consolidating the land over here. Finally snaked over into India to really start punching through this trade power. Then we started, we took our first major war against Adal right around now. Soon, at least. Soon? TM? We're cleaning up these borders over here with Afghanistan. There you go. Big chunk. Big chunk. Big chunk. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing me as having this land. I definitely did not. This is Egyptian. This is all Egypt. And then here you go. Big chunk out of Afghanistan. And we annexed Deccan Farm, which is kind of cool. You don't see that very often. And then, again, we're just kind of sitting down. Economic management. Some land over here. Right, big war with Venice. Kicked them out of this area here. And conquering land over here for our missions. Conquering these guys, kicking them out of Arabia. And here we are, guys. Well, what a run that was, huh? I had a great time. I hope you did as well. If you did, let me know. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, ding the bell, join the Discord, the subreddit, the Twitter. There's plenty of ways to get involved. If you are looking for some cool community, we definitely have that going over on those sites I listed below. And if you have it within your means and you want to support content you love, my Patreon is the best way to do it. Patreon support is the reason why I'm able to make these videos for you guys full time, every day, multiple videos. That's the reason why I'm able to stream multiple days a week over at twitch.tv/Chewyshoot, where you should follow me if you are able. If you have Twitch, that is. And you should follow me on my other channel. Subscribe to Chewbert. Link is in the description below. Good for some edited content. If you're not really a big fan of this long form stuff, I mean, I don't know why you'd be at the end of this long campaign, but if you want to see some more edited, sort of fun stuff, check out Chewbert. Link is in the description below. As I said, Patreon for Parmalion, the creator of Ante Bellum, link below. The Discord for Ante Bellum, link below. The mod workshop for Ante Bellum, link below. It's all in the description, guys. You know it. Anyways, though, this is all I've got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later.